Oh, NFL. You want to start?
I'll start in the NFL.
Thanksgiving, a lot of big Thanksgiving games. Clearly, we're going to start there, right? Because
NFL time.
NFL time.
Hey, Dylan.
Yep.
Let's talk about the biggest game from Sunday. Two NFC playoff teams going at it in Charlotte, North Carolina, at the toughest place to play in all of football, Bank of America Stadium. Carolina Panthers, 31. Los Angeles Rams, the best team in the NFL, 28. Maybe not anymore, not after the Carolina Panthers, after what they did to them today.
No.
The Carolina Panthers do it again. They are a 10-point underdog in this game. They're missing their top corner. They're missing their top safety. They're missing their top linebacker. They're missing more guys on defense. Doesn't matter. 31-28. Matthew Stafford, 3 turnovers. Couldn't get it done on a cold, rainy day at Bank of America Stadium in Charlotte, North Carolina. Bryce Young was phenomenal today. Phenomenal. Flawless.
No worries that you're a little dependent on a defensive score? What, a couple turnovers, right? Couple turnovers?
Not worried.
Okay. Well, here's what I'll say. I'm happy for you, obviously. This is a bit of an interesting experiment on cognitive dissonance because the Panthers are your team, and the Rams are. I mean, you've been singing their praises all year, so you're feeling good,
this
huh?
Is the greatest thing. I mean, it was a win-win situation because these are the two best teams in football. Like, we knew what this was going into this game. We knew that it was going to be the highest octane offenses and. You know, just an elite run game from Carolina. The defense looks great. Bryce Young throwing dots and big moments. I mean, it's just, it's just the usual stuff. Matthew Stafford, 3 turnovers. Like, we expect 3 turnovers out of Matthew Stafford. And if you don't understand I'm being sarcastic, you're out of your mind.
So maybe this is much less, this isn't about any sort of regression from Matthew Stafford being MVP favorite at how old is he? 50-some years old. This is just the Panthers' defense is that suffocating that this is going to happen every game.
I actually think it's 2 things. One, if you're just because someone regressed, does that mean the other team doesn't get any credit?
Any credit? No, but maybe less credit.
So
than
therefore,
what you would think.
Well, that's a terrible idea. So Bear Bachmeier's having an unbelievable season. He regresses a little bit against Texas Tech. That's expected because eventually he was going to have to play a little bit worse.
Well, no, because we have actual stats and data that show Texas Tech is one of the best defenses in college football. The Panthers, we don't have that data.
I don't know.
Okay, there is no we don't know. We do not have that data. Oh, listen, I'm happy for you. Bryce Young, 3 touchdowns. Not gaudy passing numbers, 206.
He didn't need to.
Sure, because his defense was scoring for him.
The throws he was making today were just beautiful and big moments. Icing the game. Hey, 3rd down and 6. Where do you go? Dylan, it's a great day to be a cokehead. It's a great day to be a cokehead.
Sorry, give me 1 second.
Oh, we were sitting here being
sorry.
Like, what did Bryce Young do today? How he's like, hey, Dylan's. If you're listening right now, you can definitely hear the keyboard typing. He's on ChatGPT right now, going, "How can I discredit Bryce Young after looking like one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL today? And how can I discredit this Carolina Panthers team because I'm anti-Karter, but this team is definitely going to the playoffs."
Sorry, no, I'm not doing that. This is there's something happening here. I think. What do you want me to say? I'm happy for you. Won. I'm not going to sit here and say that this is the Panthers are a playoff team or anything like that. You guys won. That's good. The Rams were flying high. They were flying high and they came down to earth a little bit.
I just think that it was caused by Carolina.
But I don't.
You can't say Carolina didn't cause it.
I don't know if you're going to say it's caused by Carolina more than it was just kind of bound to happen. Maybe it was caused by Carolina a little bit.
Can I put something in the tickler file?
Yes.
I just want this. This game. Say what you want. Like taking the fan hat off and everything now. With the Rams going forward, I think this is going to be an interesting game to look at come playoff time if the Rams have to go play outdoors in a cold environment in Philadelphia. Because Matthew Stafford did not look like himself today. It was cold, wet, and rainy. It was like 35 degrees in Carolina today, and he looked like he was miserable out there. Now, at the same time, for a lot of the game, it was kind of just like he could do whatever he wanted, and then it would just be these little spots with Matthew Stafford where he would just completely miss guys, where it looks like the ball's slipping out of his hands, just weird stuff is happening. Just putting that out there. Because, we know Matthew Stafford had back problems before the season. If you have back problems, cold weather doesn't help it.
So, all I got from that was Rams had to travel 3 time zones?
No, I'm not talking about the Carolina side. I'm talking about the Rams going forward. I'm talking about I just want this in the back of our mind. I want this just put away come playoff time for if the Rams have to play against Philly on the road in the playoffs.
Okay, so keep that noted. Cold weather for the Rams could be a problem. Rainy weather for Rams could be a problem. Okay. Now, I think that's more than a fair point.
Because if the Rams, if that game's played in sunny weather against Philly, we might be talking about the Rams as Super Bowl champs. Just saying.
That's a great
that
point.
Was Philly's toughest
I'm all
game
for
by
that.
far, but just saying. Panthers 7-6, half game out of the division still. Need these Tampa Bay Bucks to go down. I see you doing it over there. I'm just not going to acknowledge it. But by not acknowledging it, I think I acknowledged it. Just Panthers can't wait for a playoff game. I'll just say that.
Maybe.
Can't wait to be in the playoffs. No,
Maybe.
We're going.
Possible.
We're going. Dylan, I'm getting my tickets ready. I'm going to Seahawks Panthers. I'm gonna be there in person to
I'm trying to decide if I want to go to Browns Titans. Tickets are currently
they should be paying us to promote this.
tickets are $12 right now.
They'll be 6 by the kickoff.
Yeah, it's supposed to snow.
It's not even going to be Shadur or Dylan Gabriel, right?
It's gonna be Shadur.
He got hurt.
I saw a notification after the game.
He came back.
Stefanski announced that Shadur will be the starter next week.
Titans Browns. Oh my
$12.
gosh. Cam Ward might die.
That would not shock me. It's
my
bad.
gosh.
It's bad right now. We don't need to talk about the Titans.
But what a win for the Panthers. What an awesome game. Quickly on the Thanksgiving games. The Lions? The Lions.
Their football team.
Talk to me.
So I said this before. This cannot be used against me. This is the game I was not able to watch because of where I was at. Right, I was keeping tabs on my phone, but because of where I was at. Looks like Jared Goff, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, 256 yards. Not bad performance by them, and maybe more on the Detroit Lions defense.
The defense couldn't get a stop. The defense, it wasn't Jared Goff at all in this game. It was Jared Goff, and the defense just didn't show up. And the Lions' offense was able to still be competitive even without Amon-Ra St. Brown. The defense is just terrible. They're awful. But then the next game, every Lions fan, I think even Ben Texas about this is just, okay, the next game the Lions play, the defense is going to look awesome, and then it's going to be Jared Goff.
Can't get it all together at one time.
It's like, hey, my driver's great today. The irons are playing well. Can't putt to save my life.
That's bad. That's the Detroit Lions in one experience. And then it's like with the Frank Ragnow, he comes back. Lions fans are so happy, fails his physical, and he goes back into retirement. What the heck? That's like me saying I'm done taking the driver out of the bag. Then I take the driver back out, slice it right into the other fairway. Back into retirement you go.
I played golf on Saturday. It was good stuff.
How'd that go?
So we played the front 9, and then we got to the back 9. There were 4 high school kids getting ready to tee up that were awful. Then there was 2 dads behind them. I think it was like some of the parents, and then there was another twosome behind them getting ready to tee up when we got to the back nine. So I said, screw this. I just went and played the front nine again.
There you go. Just a little replay.
Yep. I just played the front nine again. Not bad. Shot a 43.
You should count all your shots.
Oh yeah, that was my best. That was my best nine ever. So it was very good.
Okay. So happy Thanksgiving to you. Gotcha.
Yeah, that was by far and away I'm not sitting here bragging because yes, I have witnesses and everything. Without a doubt, the best 9 I've ever played in my life.
Well, there you go. Congratulations.
And don't worry because I'm not one of those that's going to sit there and be like, oh, if I did that twice, I would have gotten an 86. I know I would have gotten a 55 on the next 9.
That's the difference between you and these other golfers, Karter. The honesty. The honesty and self-reflection.
Yeah. Well, I mean, really, I played the first time was a 49, and then it was a 43. So
I'd even give you that 92. I'll give you 92.
Yeah. We got to come play sometime. But anyhow,
we do.
Packers, I still don't believe in them as Super Bowl contenders. We don't have to talk about them anymore.
Play their competition.
The Chiefs, you worried?
I've never been unworried.
So are they making the playoffs?
No.
But
that's not anything new. I've said that before. And I also think this Cowboys team is better than what people give them credit for.
Is Jerry Jones going to ever – I know people love to dog on Jerry Jones. Is he going to get credit for this Quinnen Williams trade?
It's going to have to be a hindsight thing. We're sitting here, we're talking about the Cowboys in the NFC Championship, and it's like, oh, wow, maybe Jerry Jones was right about this one.
Yeah, maybe Jerry made a right move.
That would be a pretty funny scenario, though. I think the Cowboys turning it on and winning the division would be a very funny scenario.
I'm looking at it here. The Chiefs are currently – they have this thing all screwed up. They have this thing – whatever. It doesn't matter.
Are you looking for a playoff simulator?
What?
Are you looking for a playoff simulator?
Yeah, it's just being a disaster right now. I think with all the games going on, it's just a nightmare.
Oh, it's probably not updated.
Bengals Ravens. Bengals win 32-14. Connor talked about this after the Jets game that this Ravens team just flat out isn't that good, and Lamar clearly isn't himself. And we saw that in this Bengals game too. This Ravens team is not a threat.
The fact that they only scored 14 points is definitely a concern.
Giving up 32 as well?
That is not uncharacteristic of the Ravens, in my opinion, especially Joe Burrow back.
I'm not saying it's uncharacteristic. I'm saying it's very characteristic because they're not going anywhere. I kept trying to make the point this is the year, the Ravens are slept on enough. No, keep sleeping on them. Even if they win the division, I don't care. This Ravens team is not doing anything.
I'm cautiously optimistic. I think Thanksgiving is probably the worst Ravens team with Lamar that we'll probably see. That's kind of where I hang my hat on that.
I don't know because you look at since Lamar's come back, right?
Yeah,
he's had to play the Dolphins, Vikings, Browns, Jets.
Okay,
does it get any better than that? And then it's okay, you get to play the Bengals, but Joe Burrow's back. Okay, well if you're going to play the Bengals, you should be able to put up 30 plus against them. They haven't put 30 plus up once since Lamar's been back. They played the Dolphins, the Vikings, Browns, good defense, Jets, Bengals. You should be putting up 30 plus in at least one of those games, especially the Bengals.
Yeah. I think, there's maybe a little cause for concern, but if you have AFC, do you really feel like there's that big of a gap between the Ravens and the Broncos? Ravens and the Patriots? Ravens and the Jags?
No.
Chargers? Colts?
No. Colts.
I think that's maybe what we hang our hats on here is the Ravens aren't the Ravens of years past, but I mean compared to some of these other AFC teams, the Jags are just sneakily 8-4. I hate to break it to you, the Jags are not as good as an 8-4 team. Like they're overperforming a bit. Same with Chargers is different because of the injuries, I guess. Colts, I would guess there's some more regression inbound for them. Bills,
Yeah, I mean the Bills. Look, they went out and won today, 26-7. But they didn't look impressive against the Steelers at all today. Aaron Rodgers definitely looked like a 45-year-old man and playing in this game, and
with a broken wrist.
With a broken wrist, that's what I'm saying. Like he was cooked in this game. He had no chance. So
they must really not like Will Howard if they keep putting Mason Rudolph in. Seriously, they must really hate that guy.
You want to talk about bad quarterbacks? Max Brosmer.
Oh, yeah. I texted my brother. I said, Miss JJ, don't you?
19 of 30, 126, 4 interceptions, 0 touchdowns, 0 points. Justin Jefferson, arguably the best receiver in the league, 2 receptions, 4 yards.
Oh, yeah. All that complaint. Yeah. Yeah, he's the answer.
And Sam Darnold was bad today. Sam Darnold was not good. He was missing throws. Just does not matter. Just does not matter.
Nope.
It was so bad. I can't believe how bad this Vikings team is. It's insane. Texans, big win over the Colts, 2016. Texans, man, the Wilkerson ratings might have known a thing or two.
And they know a thing or two next week because I think they play the Chiefs and they're 5.5-point underdogs, and I have them as like 2-point underdogs. So we'll look ahead for you. Texans next week against the Chiefs. I don't care if they've had extra rest or not.
Falcons lose to the Jets in overtime, or well, I guess it wasn't overtime, right? Should have been overtime. That was both teams were desperately trying to lose that game. I don't understand the Falcons just try. You need to win these games. The Jets, you need to lose games. The Falcons have no interest in losing games. You don't own your first round pick, and it just doesn't matter. Raheem Morris has got to go. Just get him out. There's no point. There's just nothing here.
So, come on.
If we're not getting that notification tomorrow morning, Raheem Morris is fired. The Falcons are not a serious organization.
So on Kalshi, next head NFL coach fired, Raheem Morris is one of the favorites, 78% chance. Pete Carroll next with 23% chance.
I don't think Carroll's getting fired though.
Or no, I'm sorry. Jonathan Gannon next with 37% chance.
Gannon's
Dave
getting
Canales.
fired.
Dave Canales, 13% chance.
Well, that's just dumb. This Panthers team isn't at 7-6, probably going to the playoffs. Probably, I don't think they'll be Super Bowl favorites necessarily, but I mean, I like them as a Super Bowl pick. You know, there was a lot of bad games that I'm just not even going to mention today, Dylan. I'm just not even going to mention a bunch of the bad games because the NFL just fed us a pile of dog poop with so many of these games. Jags, Titans, Saints, Dolphins. Dolphins like sneaky entertaining, but dog poop.
Dolphins not so far out of the playoff picture either. Closer than you probably think. Real quick, Bears, Eagles.
This is your floor.
What are we doing here? What are we taking away?
This was
Eagles
a fraud
bad or
off,
Bears good?
This was a fraud off, and I think I think the light got shined on the Eagles that they are legitimate frauds, and we're just going to have to wait and see on the Bears because I still think the Bears are frauds.
Bears are going to win a lot of games if they can run for 255 yards. I'll say
Nick
that.
Sirianni,
I will go out on a limb and say
room?
that. We are a loss away from kids being in the press conference.
We're already at the point where Philly fans are going to ask for him to be fired, right? Or do you think we have one more loss?
They have Chargers next week on Monsters Inc. cast on Monday Night Football. I think a loss there, especially with if Justin Herbert doesn't play, we are treading dangerous water. That would be awesome. I've already bet the Chargers.
The funniest scenario ever would be the Cowboys winning this division, by the way.
Oh, yeah. And I don't think that's actually crazy. Cowboys, we'll blink, and we'll be at week 17, And the Cowboys will be in a playoff spot, and we're going to be like, what the heck happened? Shout out Jack.
Shout out Jack. Shout out the Cowboys. They looked awesome on Thanksgiving, and they're a good football team. You got to call
really
it like
are.
it is.
Dak's good.
And also, people aren't talking about this right now. The Cowboys are a very good team at home. Very bad team on the road.
They can calculate when the light's going to shine through Jerry's world.
And so God can watch the Cowboys. How about them Cowboys?
Amen. Post Malone, halftime show.
Great stuff, Dylan. Anything else before we go? Not a lot in the NFL today.
No, I'm very excited for the previews. I don't want to force it. Might have a 5-star for the conference championships.
I will guarantee my own personal 5-star on the previews as well. And
BYU. Okay.
No. We'll be in a different game. It'll be Friday night. Teaser.
Jacksonville State.
And teaser.
Okay.
Teaser. 5 stars coming on the preview show. We got to talk BYU Texas Tech. We're talking college football playoff scenarios. We're going to dive into all that on the conference preview show. We still got NFL to talk about. We'll be diving in this week. Go to the YouTube, hit that subscribe button. Subscribe. If you're an Ohio State fan and you made it this far into the show and you're like, you know what? Okay, these guys aren't that stupid. You know, maybe.
Yeah, they're not logical.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Yeah, you're not watching. They're not watching.
They got through, and they're like, he didn't apologize. He didn't say update. Why didn't that Dylan say update?
Dylan.
Dylan Wilkerson. Dylan the dummy. Oh, you 47-10, huh, buddy? Gosh.
Next year.
Dumbest people. Next year. You always got next year. But anyhow, all right, that does it from us. Make sure to subscribe. KarterKast on everything. At KarterBA. At Connor_Spirit, even though he's not here. Shout out Bryce Young. You can hear not when Bryce Young is as well. You know, it's just a theme on the show. But, anyhow, that does it from us. We'll see y'all next time. Bye-bye.